it's Janet, and today is a bonus day, day 31 of the 30-day yoga challenge. And this class is about what you have commented on and what you have shared with me that you like the most about the 30-day challenge. So one of the things is we're going to get started seated on the mat. I recommend that you have your blocks and strap nearby and a blanket to sit on for comfort. So as you come down to your mat, you might fold that blanket over and make a little meditation cushion and sit more toward the front of the blanket than the back of the blanket in order to keep your spine nice and tall and long. As you sit down, maybe you shift and wiggle a little bit until you can find that place where you can sit still for just a little while we center ourselves on the breath. So close your eyes if that feels right for you. Your hands can be placed down on your knees if you need some settling in, some grounding. If you need a little more energy, you're feeling a little lethargic or moving kind of slow today, turn your palms face up, and that is a hand position of being open to receiving. Soak up the good energy that the universe has to offer you. Take notice of your breathing and begin to cultivate Ujjayi breathing by sealing your lips and breathing slowly in and out of your nose. Lengthen the breath out, take in as much as you can, and even it out as much as you breathe in, breathe out. Sometimes it's helpful to count the breath. Maybe you breathe in to the count of 4 or 5 or 6, and you breathe out to that same count. Find your rhythm. And then bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. And let's take this time to set an intention for our practice, to appreciate the bonus, the extra things, the unexpected. Perhaps you think of something specific that you received from your 30-day challenge. Healing in a specific part of your body that you didn't expect. The ability to balance on one foot. Strength, a sense of calm, feeling peaceful. What is the bonus for you today? What did you receive by dedicating yourself to 30 days of yoga? And then open your eyes and release your palms down to your knees or thighs. Roll your shoulders down and back. Press your chest forward. Lift your gaze up and feel that little extra stretch. Move your jaw up and down. Swivel your jaw side to side. Seal your lips and bring yourself back to a tall and neutral spine. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, round the spine, chin to chest. Hollow out the belly. Stretch your back. And now let's move through these stretches with the breath, holding on to the knees. Breathe in, lift your gaze, eyes wide open, shoulders down and back. Exhale, round it out, chin to chest. Keep flowing, breathing in to open it up, and exhale to round it down. 2 more times. Inhale, chest expands, gaze lifts up, and exhale, round it down, chin to chest. Last one together. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, round it out. Nice. On your next inhale, come up to a tall and neutral spine. Place your left hand down, reach your right hand up, and take that side body stretch over. Really good extension. Feel it, stretch and reach through the right side of your body. And then breathe in to come up to neutral and breathe out to go the opposite direction. Stretching, reaching, elongating through the left side of your body. Inhale, rise up, reach both arms high overhead, and as you exhale, twist open to the right. Place your left hand on your right thigh, place your right hand behind your back. Breathe in to lift up and breathe out to look behind you. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Once more, breathe in, extend, and breathe out, twist. On your inhale, unravel, stretch high, reach up, and exhale, side 2. Right hand to the left thigh, left hand behind your back. Breathe in to lengthen, and exhale to twist, look behind you. Inhale, lift tall and breathe out. Go deeper. One more deep breath in, deepest twist on your exhale. On your inhale, come forward. Let's change. Come onto your hands and knees on the mat. Take care of your body. Pad your knees if needed. I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. And as you come down to your hands and knees, let's take some of these movements and add them to this posture, tabletop position. As you breathe in, drop your belly and lift your gaze. As you exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Keep it flowing, keep it going, breathing into cow and breathing out to cat. 2 more rounds on your own, just feeling the movement in your spine. Good. Now, one of the things I noticed in my body, and some of you mentioned, is that your wrists initially were a little tender, but now, wow, they feel so much better. So we're gonna play around with the wrists a little bit here and some of the movements we can do to kind of release tension in the wrists. So take your hands and begin to turn them out so your fingertips point to the long edges of your mat. Shifting forward as you breathe in and circle your shoulders to the right and back as you exhale. Move left and forward as you inhale and right and back as you exhale. Just feeling that little bit of movement. Please, if it causes pain or discomfort, don't do it. Or maybe it feels pretty good. Good. Okay, come back to center and go the other way. To the left and back, to the right and up. And synchronize your breath. You exhale as you circle left and back and inhale as you move right and forward. Good. One more round. And then come back to neutral table. We're gonna take the hands and try one more big stretch with the hands flat, turning them back so that your fingertips now point back towards your knees. I know it's challenging. Try it if you'd like. If it's not working, don't force it. If this feels okay, there's no pain in yoga, it feels good, or at least like an intense stretch, that's okay. Make little circles with your shoulders, easy, maybe a little less dynamic than you did the first time with your hands pointed out. It's a little more stretchy. Move forward and circle the other way, ease into it. Really good. When you feel like you've evened it out, bring your fingertips back to pointing toward the top of your mat. And we're gonna do one more stretch here. It's turning the palms upside down. So start with the left hand, turn it upside down. Now please use little to no weight as you just stretch out your wrists. Maybe move only forward and back a little bit here. Good, it's a nice counter stretch. Switch hands, place your left hand down, right hand turns under. So now we're on the back of the right hand and maybe we move forward and back just a little. I know it's intense, great counter stretch, good. Let's come back to a neutral tabletop position. Walk your hands forward about the length of your palms, a little longer than tabletop. Curl your toes under and exhale to downward facing dog. First dog of the practice. Stretch it out, pedaling out the legs, bend one knee and then the other. Feels good to stretch. And then be mindful if that blanket is there, but walk toward forward fold at the top of your mat. Leave your feet separated, hip distance, ragdoll. Hold opposite elbows, sway gently side to side. Awesome. Release your fingertips to the mat. Bring your feet together to touch or choose to keep them separated. Round all the way up to standing, one vertebra at a time, coming all the way upright. Good. Once you're up, circle both arms high overhead and stand tall in mountain. Turn your palms in, relax your shoulders down. Belly pulls in tight, your gaze is directly forward. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, lower your left arm and stretch your right arm over. Now sometimes we want more, and this is a great stretch. If you want, take your left hand, reach up, grab the right wrist, give it a pull, and tilt further over to the left. Use the left hand to pull on the right wrist so you really feel the stretch. Good. Breathe in, come back up tall, lower your right arm, send the left arm over, left side body stretching. If you went deeper, take your right hand, grab the left wrist, pull, stretch, using the strength of your right arm to pull on the left wrist and stretch through the left side of your body. Good. Breathe in, rise up, release the palms, look up and exhale into a backward bend. Option to take the arms wider or bend the elbows. Drop your head back, look up and drop back. Good. Breathe in, rise up, bring your palms to touch. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward all the way down. From here, we're going to move into a lunge. Shift onto the right foot and send your left foot to the back of the mat. Please lower to your left knee and press your hips forward. Now, here's where blocks are sometimes handy. So you know how to use them. If you want to place them on either side of the front foot, do so. Your gaze lifted. Really good. Nice stretch. All right, the counter stretch. We walk the hands back, straighten the right leg, and fold down over your right leg, pulling the right toes back towards your nose. Take a few breaths here, really get into the stretch. Nice. Now let's rock and roll between these two stretches. As you inhale, push forward, look up. Exhale, pull back, bow down. Nice, do it again. Inhale, look forward. Lift forward, exhale, bow down, pull back. Two more. Breathe in, stretch forward. Breathe out, pull back. Last one. Inhale, we press forward, lifting the gaze. And as we exhale, we'll pull it back. Nice. Breathe in, begin to shift forward. Let's take our right hand inside the right foot, toe the right foot to the outer right corner of the mat. And lower down to your forearms if your body gives you space for that. Let your head hang heavy. Just breathe. Take two more slow, deep breaths here. Allow the right knee to fall open to the right if you like that added stretch. Good. Now keep your legs as they are. Come onto the palms. One more big stretch here. We're going to take our right hand, circle it forward, up, down, and back. Stay there, or for twisted monkey, bend the left knee, grab the left foot with your right hand if you have access to it. Good. A couple more breaths here. Big stretch for the left quad. I'm sure you're feeling it. Nice. Okay, let's release it. Placing the left foot down. Pick up the left knee. Step back to down dog. Here we are, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Press your heart back towards your thighs. Hang out here. Just breathe. One more breath. And then lift your gaze and walk carefully to the top of the mat. Let's round all the way upright to standing. Once you come up, sweep your arms high overhead, mountain pose. Taking the stretch, lower your left arm down, stretch your right body side over to the left. Add on if you want, take your left hand, grab the right wrist, breathe in, and go a little further as you breathe out. Take one more deep breath in, deepest side body stretch as you breathe out. Good. Inhale brings us up to center. And as you exhale, lower the right arm, stretch the left side body. Reach up with your right hand, grab the left wrist if you did it on side one. And you want to do it here on the second side. You're going to go a little deeper. We've got another breath here. Stay with me. Breathe in. Bigger stretch as you breathe out. Good. Inhale brings us back up. And exhale into a backward bend. Bend the elbows. Make straight arms like the letter V. One more big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, rise up, hands through heart center, exhale, forward fold. Planting your palms on the mat, shift to the left foot and now step the right foot to the back of the mat and lower to your right knee. Big stretch here, pressing your pelvis forward, lift your gaze up. When we do a posture and hold it a few breaths, we create muscle memory. Our muscles know what to expect. Here we're getting a really good stretch in the front of the right hip. One more breath here. Good, and now we'll take it into the counter stretch, pulling the hips back, straighten the left leg, hamstring stretch, flex your left toes towards your nose, bend down over the left leg. Take a few breaths here, just teaching the left leg what we want from it. Bowing down, stretching deep. Good, now begin to lift your gaze, shifting forward. We'll rock and roll between these four stretches. 2 stretches 4 times. Here we go. Breathe in, lift your gaze, push forward. Exhale, pull it back. 3 more. Inhale, push forward, lift the heart. Exhale, pull back, bow down. Again, here we go. Breathe in, pushing forward, lifting your heart. Breathe out, pull back. Last one. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, pull back. Good. On your next inhale, begin to press forward. Take your left hand inside the left foot. Toe heel your left foot to the upper left corner of the mat. If you have space in your hips, lower to your forearms. So as you hang out here and stretch, you might start to rotate your left knee a little bit to the left. Let your head hang heavy, just enjoy the stretch. Good, start to make your way back up onto your palms. We're gonna keep the right hand on the mat. Left hand circles forward, up, down, and back. So you can stay here. This is plenty of stretch. I know you're feeling it. Or if you can, bend your right knee. See if your left hand can find the right foot. It's intense, I know. Feel it in your right thigh, can't you? That big stretch. And it's a little bit of a twist as I look back and to the left. Good. One more big breath here. As we exhale, we're going to release the hands back down. Pick up the back knee, curling the right toes under, and step back to downward facing dog. Good work. Enjoy the stretch. Take 3 breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, look forward, and as you breathe out, step to forward fold. Feet are together, and your next inhale, round all the way upright to standing. From standing, inhale your arms overhead, and let's do our side body stretch. Left arm releases, right arm extends over. We add on, right hand reaches for the left hand reaches for the right wrist, and go a little bit deeper. One more big breath in, deepest stretch to the side as you breathe out. Inhale brings us up to center, and exhale, right arm releases, left arm stretches over. Stay as you are, or take your right hand, grab the left wrist, breathe in, lengthen, and exhale, tilt further. One more, breathe in, stay for your exhale. On your inhale, rise up, release the hands, and as you exhale, take a backward bend. Inhale brings us back up, and exhale to forward fold. From this forward fold, we're gonna squat, tuck, and curl all the way down onto our booty. And take advantage of sitting on the mat. If you need to grab a sip of water or towel off, do so. Moving any props, like I was using a blanket, out of the way so that we can play a little bit with some abdominal strengthening. Maybe pull the flesh of your tush back so we can get into boat pose with the butt really situated comfortably on the mat. Take your fingers behind your kneecaps, roll your shoulders down and back, sit up nice and tall. Begin to lean back and float your feet up into the air. It's okay to leave your feet on the mat. We're going to do a little bit of toe tapping here. So take your left toe, tap it to the mat, and bring the left foot back up next to the right. Here we go, right foot tap and bring it up. Good. Do it a few times on your own. And what you'll notice is by coordinating your mind to the movement, the intensity of the strength isn't so bad, right? Maybe extend your arms out. So the bonus, the mind is distracted by the intensity of the movement, that the intensity of the strength is a little lessened. Last 3, 2, 1. Good, and let's lower all the way down to our backs. Take a full body stretch. Nice. From this full body stretch, draw both knees into your chest, into your heart, rock a little bit side to side. Some of you have commented on how much stronger you feel. So here, this is added strength, added bonus, hands to the mat, legs go high. Try this, it's a yoga word called floint. I don't know if you'll even find it in the dictionary, maybe the Urban Dictionary, but first point your feet and then flare your toes like you're pulling the toes back. That's a floint, and it engages all the muscles in your legs. Breathe in, and as you exhale, lower your heels just a little bit. So we use this leg thing so that we can do inversions like handstands and headstands and things, engaging all the musculature of the legs. Let's take the legs just a little bit lower, hold for 3, 2, 1. Can you keep your low back on the mat and take the legs just a little lower? Hold there. Good. Now hug your knees in and rock side to side. Nice work. We've got to get to the obliques. Let's work the twisty muscles in the abdomen by taking our legs high. Let's floint the feet and keep your hands on the mat close to your seat. Let's lower the left leg hovering off the mat. And then take your left hand and reach to the outside of your right leg. Good. Come back up, laying back down, and do the other side. Right leg releases, left hand reaches to the outside. Right hand reaches to the outside of the left leg. Confusing my right and left today a little bit. We're back to center. Keep it going. Reach to the right with your left hand. And then come back. So right leg lowers, right hand to the left. We got this. Keep it going. Woo. Feeling those twisty muscles. We're working strong. The feet are in a floint. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Feeling good. Feeling strong. Take your legs high and find happy baby by opening your knees and grabbing your feet. Rock a little side to side. We have been working on an arm balance called crow pose. So we're going to practice that because it's a great foundation. But first, let's do it on our back. So your knees are wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Lift your head up, bend your elbows toward your legs. Hold there for 3, 2, 1. Release as a full body stretch. Stretch it out. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, hug your knees in. Rock a little side to side, and then let's change direction and rock 3 times up to seated. Once you come to seated, take a moment to grab blocks if you'd like to use props for crow. We're going to get right to crow pose by rolling over into a little bit of a squat. I like to start with my feet together, knees wide, palms on the mat, and the palms are about shoulder width apart. I'm going to bend my elbows to connect to my knees, and then lift my gaze so I don't do a somersault, and shift the center of gravity forward. Pull your belly tight. Lift your feet off the mat just one at a time. And if you're feeling it today, maybe both feet lift. Take a couple more breaths. Nice. And then let's come back to child's pose. This is our first child's pose today, so the knees are wide, big toes touch, hips to heels. Arms stretch forward, and we soften our forearms and our forehead to our yoga mat. Just close your eyes. Check in with your breathing. Those of you still working on crow, take your time, enjoy your practice. On your next inhale, come up to tabletop, hands and knees. Exhale to downward facing dog, hips go high. Stretching it out, maybe pedaling out your legs a little bit. From downward facing dog, look forward and step to forward fold at the top of your yoga mat. Keep your feet together and round all the way upright to standing. Once you come up, circle your arms over your head, bring your palms to touch above you, and breathe out to bring your hands to heart center. Gaze softly down over your fingertips or close your eyes. Our practice today is inspired by the bonus of life. What have you gained in life? Focusing on the positive things in life really does change your disposition, your attitude, and your life experience. So look for the bonus, breathe it in. And as you exhale, open your eyes and shift onto your left foot. We'll find our way to tree pose. As you shift to the left, reach down with your right hand. See if you can take the right foot to the inner left thigh. Several of you have mentioned that you're able to do this pose now without using a prop and bringing the foot all the way up, which you weren't able to do at the beginning of the 30-day yoga challenge. So good for you. I'm so proud of you. Anything that you practice over and over again, it'll come. Stay focused. Maybe reaching your arms overhead, really growing. Anybody wanting a little more can take the right hand, grab the left wrist, and whoa, it's extra challenging, extra bonus, take a little side body stretch in tree. Awesome. Come back up to center, hands to heart center, release your right foot to your yoga mat. All right, second side shift onto the right foot, turn your left foot out. Place it in the same place, above or below the knee. Avoid any contact with the knee joint area. We don't want to push on it sideways. So then maybe you stay there with your hands at heart center or reaching your arms overhead. Always an extra challenge in yoga. Maybe try with me a little side body stretch by reaching your left hand to the right wrist, pulling on the right wrist, and sliding to the left. And then bring it back out nice and slow. Awesome job. Hands through heart center. Let's step to the top of the mat. Flowing, inhale to mountain with arms overhead. Exhale, side body stretch over to the left. Take your right hand, grab the left wrist, breathe in, and go a little bit further as you breathe out. Let's take one more breath here. Really stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale brings us up to center, and as you exhale, release the right arm and stretch the left side body over. Maybe the right hand grabs the left wrist, breathe in, tilt more to the right as you breathe out. One more breath, inhale, deepest side body stretch as you exhale. Breathe in, rise up, look up, and exhale, take the backward bend. Let's hold as we breathe in and go a little deeper back as you breathe out. Fantastic. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. From forward fold, let's plant the palms, step back to high plank, the top of the push-up. We worked on the chaturanga push-up. We're gonna do just one, lowering all the way to the mat, maybe on the knees. Good, and we're ready for cobra. So with your hands in front of your chest, zip your legs together, press the tops of your feet flat against the mat, and breathe in, lift your head up, lift your heart up, lift your hands up. Draw your elbows back behind you a little bit more. Breathe in to lift just a little bit higher. Good, one more big breath in, lift. Exhale, release, place your right temple on the yoga mat and look to the left. Relax your arms by your side. Relax, release. Just let it go. Alrighty, moving into locust with the added bonus of a bind, a little more heart opener. Chin on the mat, reach your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and then begin to straighten the arms as best you can and lift your gaze, lift your heart. If your low back feels pretty good today, lift your legs. When the feet separate, it's a little easier. If you're feeling really challenged today, separate the feet even more. If you want to challenge yourself today, sweep the feet more together. One more big breath in, lift. Exhale, release. Place your left temple on the mat and rest your arms right there by your side. Let it go. Bring your chin to the mat for floor bow. Kick your feet into your seat and grab a hold of your feet. Get a firm grip. Here we go. Breathe in, kick the feet away from your seat. Lift your gaze. Really open your heart. Added bonus, this makes you feel better, elevates your mood. Kick, lift, look, breathe in. Exhale, release. Okay, here's the bonus back release. Hands one on top of the other, knees bent, and rock your feet side to side like windshield wipers and feel your lower back get a nice little easy release. And then place your palms beneath your shoulders and push up to standing on your knees for camel posture. You can stand with your feet flat on the mat or curl your toes under. Bring your hands to your lower back, draw your elbows in toward each other. Lift your gaze upward, breathe in, and as you exhale, begin to bend backward. And you can stay exactly there if it's best for you. Or take your fingertips and see if you can find your heels. And if you can find your heels, keep your gaze lifted, press your pelvis forward and drop your head further back. Big heart opener, mood elevator. We learned in our 30-day challenge, this posture balances out the chakra energy centers in your body. Slowly bring your hands onto the lower back as you rise up. Draw your knees and thighs together and sit on your heels in hero pose. You have been heroic. You've shown up for yourself on your yoga mat. You've received so many benefits that yoga has to offer, beyond even the physical benefits. The benefits to your brain, the benefits to your energy and your soul. We're going to add a bonus to hero pose today, and this is to stretch your feet. So from this position, lean forward, curl your toes under, and sit back on your heels. And sometimes I call this torture or torture asana. Asana is another name for yoga posture. That's the Sanskrit word. And this can be intense, but wow, it's so good for your feet, especially those of you that have to wear shoes all the time. Really stretching out the arches of your feet and spreading out your toes. I know you're feeling it. Whew, good. Okay, here we go back to down dog. Releasing palms to the mat. Curl the toes under, push up and back to downward facing dog. Nice down dog stretch here. From downward facing dog, look forward, step all the way through and have a seat on your mat. If you've got a strap nearby, go ahead and grab it. Send your feet out in front of you. Pull the fleshy part of your tush back behind you. And toss that strap over the bottoms of your feet for a little added stretch. Breathe in and fold forward as you breathe out. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale, deeper forward fold. One more time, deep breath in. And full breath out. On your inhale, rise up, set the strap aside. We're gonna move into fish pose from here. This is another heart opener. Your palms come close to your seat, kind of tucked under, and you lower down to your elbows. Good. From there, you wanna puff up your chest, push it forward, drop your head back. Stay there if you like. There is a bonus if you want to challenge your strength. See if you can lift your feet into the air. That's always another challenge for you. Hold there, whatever version works for you. And then release all the way down, tucking your chin to your chest, releasing your elbows from beneath you and coming all the way back down onto your mat. Once you arrive back on your back, hug both knees into your heart. Give yourself a little squeeze, maybe rock gently side to side. Good. Place your left foot down, send your right leg high. Give yourself a nice hamstring stretch, maybe lifting your gaze and pulling your right leg toward you. Good. Your hands maybe on the calf or maybe a little lower. And then lay back down, bend your right knee, supine pigeon, right ankle to the left thigh. Lay back and enjoy that stretch, or add on, lift your gaze, right hand between the legs meets the left hand at the back of your left leg, and you lay back down. Keep your right foot flexed as you draw your left knee in. So nice, really good. Alrighty, we're gonna take a little bonus stretch here. Place your left foot down, send your right leg high, reach up and grab your right leg, and then lower your left leg all the way down, like you're doing the splits. Little added bonus stretch for you, there it is. Lay back down, both legs flat on the mat, full body stretch, breathe in. As you exhale, hug both knees into your chest. Let's do all of that on the other side. Let me move my strap out of my right. There we go. All right, so the left leg lifts up into the air, and then you lift your head up, grab the back of the left leg with both hands and pull the left leg toward you. Good, really nice stretch. Lay your head back down, place the left ankle on your right thigh. Good, or go for the bonus. Reach between your legs with the left hand. Meet the right hand in the back of your right thigh and lay your head back down. Your left elbow can push the left knee away, and your left foot stays flexed to keep your knee positioned safely. All right, bonus stretch on side two. Right foot to the mat, left leg high, lift your head up, pull the left knee toward you. Okay, ready for the bonus? Here we go. Right leg releases flat on the mat like you're doing the splits in the air. Such a great stretch, really good. One more big breath. And then lay back down, both legs flat on the mat, arms high overhead. Breathe in. As you exhale, draw your right knee, just your right knee in, give it a squeeze. Grab a hold of the right knee, pull it to the right of your ribs, little added hip stretch. Then use your left hand to guide the right leg over your body into a twist. Turn your gaze to the right, look to the right. Good. Nice. Alrighty, here we go. Unravel. Draw both knees back in for a squeeze. Take a full body stretch. Stretch it out. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, draw your left knee in. Pull it to the left of your ribs. Nice little added stretch. Breathe it in. And then take your right hand and guide your left leg over your body to the right. Reach your left hand out to the left. Look to the left. Supine twist. And then unraveling the twist, bring your knees back into your heart space. Reach between your legs, grab your feet. One more happy baby. Push your tail down. Pull your knees wide and rock side to side, playfully stretching. Happy baby posture. Straightening one leg at a time if that works for you, or maybe both legs for some of you. And then bring both knees into your chest and into your heart. Draw your forehead up toward your knees, give them a squeeze, breathe in, and as you exhale, let it go. Relax into Shavasana. Close your eyes. Let's use our breath to really let go. Together, take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth wide, let it out. Again, inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, relax. One more time, inhale. Open mouth. Let go of controlling your breath. Relax your body. Relax, relax, let go, surrender, release. And then ever so slowly, wiggle fingers and your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. Stretch your arms over your head and your toes out. Breathe in. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest and give yourself some love. Roll gently to rest on one side of your body and then press upright to seated. Once you find your way, full circle back to where we started, seated on the yoga mat. Bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart and either gaze down over your fingertips or close your eyes and take a moment to appreciate the bonus class. The extra bonuses you receive by doing the 30-day yoga practice, those extra surprises. And may that inspire you to go out into your day and look for the bonus, the goodness, the extra surprises in your life. Draw your hands up to the third eye, the space between your eyebrows. What an honor, truly a pleasure to guide the bonus class today. 31 classes. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for subscribing to 30-day yoga class, to the free yoga club. I'm so proud of you. We made it this far. And guess what? It's not over yet. We've got more to do. And the more you do, the more you can do. So keep going. Thank you.